Hey guys, really quick before I get into this video, I just want to put a disclaimer out there. Do not try this at home. Please do not try this at home. This game is very terrifying. I do not recommend it. I would not try this at home. This video is literally just for entertainment purposes only. This is not me, I'm not promoting anybody to try this, because obviously if it goes wrong, I don't know what to tell you. So, again, do not try this at home. Okay, bye. Enjoy the video. Hey guys, singles! Welcome back to my channel! So, for today's video, I am doing something different. I want to start a new series on my channel about, terrifying games that you should never play. Again, it's something different. I want to try it out. I think it'll be fun because there's, a lot of really creepy games out there that, involve, summoning spirits. And I feel like, it'd be interesting to look beyond the Ouija board because, obviously, the Ouija board's a way to do that. So I kind of want to do it where we look beyond it, what are other ways you could contact spirits? So that's what today's video is going to be on, specifically the one-man hide-and-seek game. So if you guys do like this video in the end, give it a thumbs up and comment down below if you want to see other, terrifying games you should never play or if you have recommendations. But basically how I want to do these videos is I'll tell you, where the story came from, how materials needed to play the game, steps for playing the game, things to keep in mind kind of thing. And I'll also tell you on a scale of 1 to 5 how accurate, not how accurate, but how real I think it is. I could do a video on Bloody Mary, but to me, I'm nah. I'd give that a 1. 1 will be no, not really, probably not real, and a 5 being I'm 99% certain that this would work. So that's what we're going to do today. So again, today's video is going to be on the game called One Man Hide and Seek. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so this is the One Man Hide and Seek game, or it is also known as Hide and Go Seek Alone. So a little bit about the game. It is off of the creepypasta website. It is a creepypasta. The game in particular is a ritual for contacting the dead, and it summons a spirit through a doll instead of a human sacrifice, a doll sacrifice. So that's just a little bit about it. Now let's go into materials that you will need if you, for some odd reason, actually chose to play this game. So you will need one stuffed doll with limbs, so a fully stuffed doll with limbs. You will need rice to stuff the doll with. You will need one needle and one crimson thread. You will need one pair of nail clippers. You will need one sharp-edged tool, so that can be a knife, scissors, glass shards, hacksaw, saw, I don't know, whatever sharp tools you have just needs to be sharp. You will need 1 cup of salt water, a bathroom, hope everyone has a bathroom, with a bathtub and some form of a countertop or counter space. So if you happen to live in a place where your bathroom does not have a bathtub, unfortunately you probably can't play. And lastly, you need a hiding place, and within that hiding place it needs to be in a room with a TV in it. You have to have a TV, and the best place to the best room to do it in, make sure it's been purified of incense, and I'm gonna butcher this word, afuda? Yeah, but definitely purify the room in advance. Incense are always great for doing that. So those are the materials. So now we will get into the prep. This is a little DIY on how to summon demons. Alright, so for the prep, step 1, you are going to take all of the stuffing out of your doll. So make sure it's not a childhood heirloom doll, but you're going to take all the stuffing out and you're going to restuff the doll with rice. So in when it comes to attracting spirits, rice represents the innards. Let's go on to step 2. You're going to clip off a few pieces of your fingernails or toenails. You don't have to rip off your whole nail, just, take some clippings. You're going to stuff it inside the doll, and then you are going to sew the opening on the back of the doll with your crimson thread, and that's where you need a needle. So crimson thread represents blood vessels, so that's why you need it, because it's sealing up the spirit inside the doll. And then once you tie shut or sew shut the back of the doll, you're going to take the rest of your thread and wrap it around the rest of the doll. When you have the rest of your thread, like I said, you're going to wrap it around the doll. The reason you want to do that is because by cutting the thread, you're breaking the seal and releasing the spirit you've trapped. So don't cut that thread, whatever you do. Fill the bathtub with water. And then you're going to go into your hiding place, so kind of have like a pre-planned hiding place, and you're going to put your cup of salt water on the ground, and then you're going to go back to the bathroom. So that's like your little bit of prep. Now, let's get into like how you would actually play this game. Which again, I don't condone it. Do not play this game, please. It's terrifying. So, first, in playing the game, you need to give your doll a name that is not your own name. In the spirit world, that's always like a weakness if like any spirit or entity like knows your name. I kind of don't know why. I could do a video on that, but I have heard that before, so like don't give the doll your name. Any other name but your own. Next, at 3 a.m., because that's the most paranormal hour for ghosts for some reason, you're going to say, so we'll just use me as an example, as if I was playing this game, but I'm not going to play this game. So at 3 a.m., you will say, Sydney is it, 3 times to the doll. And then after that, you're going to put your doll in the tub filled with water. You're going to turn off all the lights in your house. Yes, every single light, because it's more fun playing in the dark. Like, spirits thrive more in the dark, and like they get repelled by the light. So yeah, that's why you want to do that. Turn off all your lights in your house. Go back to wherever your hiding place is and put your TV on. Next, what you're going to do is, while you're in your hiding place, you're going to count to 10 with your eyes closed and return to the bathroom with the knife or whatever sharp object you have in your hand. I'm just going to say knife. But like I said, you can use any sharp object. I'm just saying knife. But yeah. So when you go back into the bathroom with the knife in your hand, you're going to go to the doll and say, I have found you. We're going to give the doll, going to name the doll Bob. I have found you, Bob. And then you're going to stab the doll with whatever sharp object you may have. Once you stab the doll with the knife, you are going to say, you are the next it, Bob. Or whatever your doll's name is. I'm just using Bob to make it a little bit cleaner. But you're going to say this as you are taking your doll out of the bathtub and you're putting it on the counter. Literally, right when you get that doll on the counter, run back to your hiding place and hide. Like, literally, like right when you place it down, like, whoop, run. Like, go. GTFO. Now the question is, how do I finish this game? Because obviously you want it to end, right? So for the first part, that cup of salt water, you're going to pour half of the cup, You're going to pour half of the cup of salt water into your mouth, but whatever you do, do not swallow it. Keep it in your mouth. And you're only going to pour half the cup, not the full cup. So once you do that, you are going to get out of your hiding place. Make sure you carry the other half of the salt water cup with you. Do not forget that. That is a very vital part of this. And you're going to go look for the doll. And what is important to note in this is you can go back to the bathroom, but there is a possibility the doll might not be there. So you have to go and find the doll. So, like I said, it might not be in the bathroom. So when you find the doll, you're going to pour the salt water in your cup onto the doll, and you're going to spit the water that you hopefully did not swallow onto the doll, and you are going to say, I win 3 times. After that, you are going to pick up the doll, you are going to dry the doll, you are going to burn the doll, and then you are going to, discard the doll. You are going to get rid of anything from that doll. Like, go scatter the ashes, go bury them in 7 different places, like, pour some holy water over it, whatever. But yeah, that is how you finish the game. So that is the game. Now, I know for some people it's like, the only part that would really be terrifying is if the doll actually starts moving. So here are some things to keep in mind to make sure, like, the ritual's done properly. Yes, this is considered a ritual. Do not leave your house until you finish. That is a big thing with a lot of rituals in these creepy games in general. Never leave your house until you are done, because things can go very wrong, or it's like a game disruption. So yeah, you must turn off every single light. Turn off every single light in your house when told to do so. You must keep quiet while hiding. So you have the salt water in your mouth, you should stay quiet. Remember, if you are living with somebody, you might be putting them in danger. So if you're going to be doing this is like a game where it's like you have to play it alone in a house. With a lot of these like ritual like games, terrifying games, they also say like if you have pets, don't have them in the house with you, put them elsewhere. Yeah, put them elsewhere. because one thing about especially like dogs and cats, they can sense paranormal things, so they'll be like freaking out the whole time. So if you have like pets, you know, you can put them in danger. So if you're gonna do it, make sure you're completely alone. You also want to keep this ritual / game under 2 hours. Like I say, this also applies with the Ouija board, because if you do it like with the Ouija board, the longer you play, the more power you are giving a spirit. So same with this game, like the longer you play, the more strength the spirit is gaining, and after 2 hours, the spirit's going to be too strong to remove, and then you're just going to be screwed. And also for safety reasons, you know, they said you couldn't leave the house. There's a loophole. Keep all your doors in the house unlocked, including your front door. Have friends close by. Like, you could literally have friends, like, right outside your house. So, and, like, maybe keep your windows open. So that way, like, if anything goes wrong, you can scream and they can come in. And also have, like, a phone on you. Like, I know, like, you can do press the button 5 times for, like, 911. Or maybe set it up for, like, a speed dial for your friends. So that way they know. You definitely want to have people, like, right outside your house. That would be the best way of safety if something does go wrong. Because, like, yeah, it's a spirit, but also strength in numbers. And one other little note that is, this part's kind of creepy. In my opinion, I'm going to read it, but it's creepy. If you go out of the hiding place without salt water, you may encounter something wandering around in your house, which may harm you in some way. The way to feel the presence of something wandering around is to watch what happens to the TV. You definitely want that salt water, because if not, the spirit may try to hurt you, possibly kill you. So if you feel something wandering around, look at the TV, and if it starts acting weird, that's how you'll know. Oh, that's so creepy. I don't know why. That's the part that got me like, ooh. But yeah, that is it for today's video. Like I said, do not try this game. I can do more videos like this if you want, so if you do, thumbs up, comment down below. I'm going to keep saying it. Do not try this game. I do not recommend. Oh, wait, the biggest part of this whole video. How real do I think this is? On a scale of 1 to 5, like, how real do I think, oh, yeah, this would probably work? I honestly would probably give it probably about a 4. I feel like, because, one, I think I've actually had a friend that said they tried this before, like a very, very, very long time ago. And they said it worked, so I would probably give it about a 4. Like if done correctly, it probably could work, because it is a way to summon a spirit. Like, it is like a legitimate way. It's not like I mean, yes, it's a creepypasta, so that's why I'm not going to give it like a full 5. But it sounds like it could probably work, so I really would not recommend you do it. This is just more like a entertainment purposes only. Like, you know, when I was younger, it was always interesting hearing these things. So that's kind of why I'm doing videos like this, and also just to be like, hey, what are other ways you can contact spirits besides, like, the Ouija board? Because there's plenty of other ways. But yeah, thumbs up and comment down below if you have, like, any other terrifying games you should never play or that you want me to talk about. Subscribe, as always. Check out my Instagram at HorrorLover13. I'm posting more special effects on there, so go check that out. My website, queenofhorror.com, where I post everything horror in case you're not getting enough horror on this channel. Etsy shop at Sydney Sewing Studio. Check that out. But that is it. So till next time, bye guys! And just remember, always say goodbye.